Hello, this is Jim the Lion from Lion Advertising Company. I am just putting out my first video here to kind of indicate that I'm going into business for Google. I'm working as an AdWords campaign manager, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself, my background, and how I got to being in this position. Well, all started about 30 years ago. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Yeah, that's right. I have a mental illness called schizophrenia. I've had it since I was about 20, 21 years old, somewhere in there. And I had a real rough life dealing with it. I didn't adjust very good to this world. I didn't learn very good. And well, it's not so much learning, it's just that my mind started functioning wrong. I started seeing things and had visions of strange things happening in the world, and I'd see them on the news after I saw it, and it was very trying times those last 20, 30 years with this schizophrenia. And well, I decided to write a book about my schizophrenia when I did start getting my head together, my thinking. And the book is called, the latest version of the book is called Schizophrenic Journey. And it's to tell you about how I was deceived in life, all the deceptions, the delusions, the hallucinations, and all that. I'll tell you all about what kind of things I had difficulty with, and how it caused me to not be adjusted to the world around me, and how it put me out in the darkness, kind of like this video. This is where I seem to always have been, but I didn't even have enough light to see my own self. It was so dark at times that I felt like I was blind, and nothing in this world was making any sense to me, and I was always experiencing bad effects. Society was putting me away in prisons and jails and treatment centers and everything, and usually for little to nothing ever even happened. My first burglary charge, I broke into a service garage, and I went in to get warm, and they gave me 3 years in prison for that. Yeah, I got a prison record, and why I'm working for Google and why they let me work for them, I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't know, but I might figure something out. The schizophrenic mind works in mysterious ways. Once you do become adjusted, once you get on medication and you're doing well and you continue with your medication, you can be a very productive person. Now, since I started writing my book, I don't know what it's been now. It's been like 6 years ago, maybe. I don't know, 7, 8 years ago, maybe already. And I started actually sitting down and writing the book. I have probably 10 different versions of the book out right now. You can get an e-book, an iBook, or a hardcover, a paperback. And the latest one is what they call A5, which would be I don't know what it's called. It's a paperback, but it's 5.5 by 8.83 or something like that, size of the book. But it's got a picture of a lion on the front. Now, I acquired that name Lion from she was like a spiritual advisor way back years ago. Anyway, she was a Catholic nun, and she had youngsters that she was kind of mentoring or being like a spiritual advisor to. At the time I was having difficulties in life, and she was like my advisor. She would tell me, what I would need to know to help get along better in life. She didn't really see me after I got lost contact with her after a short time because of the schizophrenia. I ended up in prisons and stuff, and I didn't see her very often. So I kind of lost touch with my groundedness in my religious beliefs. So I got kind of caught in the shuffle of life, and society didn't want me around. I was an eyesore, so they kept putting me away. Anyway, I wrote a book on it called The Schizophrenic Journey. And then after I finished the book, I took the book and a business proposal that I had written up to try and get funds to finance marketing this book. And I took it to my accountant, and my accountant told me, "Oh, don't try and finance this. What you have here in this book is more than something that you want to find financing for. You have a calling in life. You have to do something with this. You have to create something that will promote itself. The book will promote itself in whatever it is you create." And I believe he was alluding to the fact that he thought that I should do something like a non-profit organization. I had worked for a company one time, Wildlife Unlimited, as a money raiser, fundraiser, whatever you want to call it. And I did raffles and all kinds of different things. And anyway, so I kind of was familiar with it, and that's what I was thinking he was suggesting. So I started to create this organization called the Gordian Knot. I first made a company that would be the support, the financial backbone to their foundation, which is Osowski Publications. There's no backbone to it yet, though. I gotta start working now for Google. I make some money now. I've been on disability, probably about 8 years of my entire life altogether. I was on twice, one years ago, and then, maybe 10, 15 years ago, I don't know how much, 20 years ago, I guess, because I don't know what, anyway, I was on it back a while, and then I got off because I went back to work, and I'm back on it now, but I'm trying to work my way off it now. Maybe not necessarily off it, but just make enough money to make ends meet, and not have to be able to build this network and everything else I'm striving for. So there's the Osowski Publications. We have one woman who wants to get a book published to us. I haven't heard from her in a little while, but if she continues to stay in contact with us, we'll do it. And but basically, we're not really publishing books and so forth. I publish my books in like I said, 10, 15 different versions. You can see them at Lulu Publications. Anyway, so now I'm finding out that the almighty dollar is kind of winning out. I have to make some money if I want to promote this foundation. So my job now will be an AdWords campaigner for Google. I'm looking for clients that want someone who with a special mind that actually works good under this kind of conditions that it takes to create AdWords and analyze statistics and forecast outcomes of how many clicks per I don't know the vocabulary very well yet, but anyway, I'll get better at it. Cost per click, and I was just trying to set my prices now. On my cost per click, I set a $10 a day limit, so there's $300 I'm putting into this right now already for this month. So I mean, I'm going to make it work one way or another. I did this cost per click just on my YouTube that I'm going to put on my website, the Gordian Knot Foundation blog post. It's also through Google. You can see that it's a non-profit blog post specifically for people who are experiencing difficulties in life, like maybe financial, maybe in relationships or whatever. You can go there and speak your mind and go there and listen to what I share, what other people share. There isn't too many other people sharing yet, but they will. I hope they will be someday. I hope you get this message and start sharing on the Gordian Knot blog post. And it would be nice to have more people connected in there and sharing more things. Everyone needs help in some way, shape, or form. And to me, I think giving help is the best way of receiving help, is to give it first. If you have anything you can do for anyone, if you can help in any way, by all means, try. And any efforts that you put into helping others will be coming right back to you. It's like karma. It will come back to you, and it's blessing me 100-fold just by my living my life the way I do. I live it for other people, and it's paying off. It's starting to pay off. Things are starting to click and make sense, and I'm finding my purpose in life. So remember now, the name of my company is The Lion Advertising. If you see it, if you want to find it, there will be. You can find my main company, the Osowski Publications site, at live-buzz.com, and it's a simple address. That'll take you to Osowski Publications, and there you'll be introduced to the Gordian Knot, and you'll be led to a link that will take you to the blog post page, and you won't find a link that will take you to the book, because in order for me to use Google Analytics on my site, I can't have any outgoing links on my company website, so therefore there won't be any links leading out. You will find them either in my blog post or other places. But if you look for my book at Lulu Publications, that's Lulu Publications, punch in my name, James Osowski, Osowski, and it will bring up the book, Schizophrenic Journey, and you will be able to purchase the book. You'll be able to purchase it in any form or shape that you would like to get it. An ebook, or iBook, or paperback, or hardcover, whatever you'd like. But the latest version is only right now in paperback. I will be supplying it in ebook, and I'm thinking about even putting it in an audiobook, because some people like the schizophrenics, the ones I want to reach the most through this, I want them to be able to just not even have to go through any effort to read the book. They can listen to it, and maybe read along on an iBook thing if they have. I don't even know if they have that option where you can read it and talk at the same time. But at any rate, this is my little first video, my advertising campaign for The Lion Advertising. Yeah, I'm a schizophrenic, and I've been a schizophrenic all my life, well, since about the age of 20. But I've since, in the last 10 years, really come to grips with it and have put a life together. So check out my website, check out my book. If you need help in tweaking your advertising campaign, I'll take a look at it, and we'll see what we can do. Like I said, schizophrenic minds are gifted minds, and in one respect, they are easily adaptable to multitasking and keeping track of a lot of things. I was heard at one time said that schizophrenics' minds, when you compare, let's say, a scan of a human brain, a schizophrenic's brain versus someone without schizophrenia, the one without schizophrenia, there will be a certain area of the brain lit up like little red lights when you look at the scan, and when you look at a schizophrenic's brain, it'll be lit up all over like on a Christmas lights blinking erratically all over the brain. So that's what helps us become multitaskers, good at that, because our mind can jump from one thing to another quickly and easily, and it will do good in helping analyzing a company's AdWords campaign, and looking at the analytics and figuring out how to change things and how to enter all the information and keep track of it and keep businesses posted on what the progress is, and really increase their business. So that's what we hope to do. Me and my voices. I'm not really with anybody right now, so it's just me. And that's about all I have, and I hope to see you connecting with me on the Gordian Knot blog. That'll be the best place to get a hold of me.